Okay, you're recording.
Alright. What's up, guys? It's been a long day processing chickens and meat and stuff. Now, I'm back to my favorite part, which is the gizzard. Deep fried gizzard. And before you get deep fried gizzard, you have to clean it. So what is a gizzard? Basically, it's the filter. And it stores lots of rocks and all that kind of stuff because chickens don't have teeth to chew, so just like crocodiles and reptiles and birds, they swallow rocks and little pebbles to help grind up their food. And this gizzard, which comes out very tasty, needs to be cleaned. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Really? Ew, gross. Alright, so this is a nicely chilled gizzard. I think this is a turkey gizzard. Yeah, these are turkey gizzards. Oh, this is a really fatty gizzard. Look at that. It's fat. So some of these are turkey gizzards. Some of them are chicken gizzards. So a chicken gizzard is small compared to a turkey gizzard. Look at that. Turkey gizzard, chicken gizzards. I think this is a chicken gizzard. 2 chicken gizzards. These are turkey gizzards. A lot more gizzard right here. Okay. So now, basically, this is the meat around a filter sac. Okay. So, because these gizzards are cold, there's a sac enclosed inside, which basically you can tear this apart around. Okay. So let's see if I can do it. Okay, I've done this before. I've cleaned, but you gotta, and by the way, one side is the esophagus on one side. Oh, how do you say it here?
Esophagus?
Esophagus. I say esophagus because I don't know. I'm British or whatever it is.
It's an esophagus.
Yeah, esophagus. And one side is the intestine. Okay.
Intestine.
Intestine. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for mispronouncing my words because I grew up in a different culture and a different way of saying things. Okay. Anyway, so this is a knife I broke today. This is a nice sharp. Get a nice sharp knife. Let me see. Alright, let's see if we can cut it this way. So, cut it until you see, let me see, a little bit of white. You don't want to cut into the gizzard sac. Let's see. There you go. So it's coming along there. There we go. So you see white, and you see this like little pouch inside. Now you don't want to see that as it's coming out. That's the gizzard sac right there. That's where you have all the junk inside. Okay. Look at that. Oh, look at that. You tear that apart. There we go. Oop. No. That's one of the, I don't know which one's the entrance and which one's, but it's nice and chilled, so it's nice and cold. You want to clean the gizzards nice and cold. And you pull it out of there. Look at that. And there we go. Now, you don't want this crap. You want this stuff right here. This is the meat. This is what you want to deep fry, eat. This is what we'll wash and clean it out. Now, again, so this is a turkey, and this is a chicken. So a chicken one, you do the exact same thing. Cut the sac open carefully. So you cut the sac open carefully. The gizzard, and you get to the sac. Now, even if you accidentally puncture, you just be careful while you clean it up carefully. So I'm gonna peel that like peeling a fruit. Now, the chicken one is a little bit more difficult to clean, a little bit more smaller, but hey, you can clean out the meat. So yeah, now that's the stuff that you want. So it's easier to clean out cooler gizzard. Now these gizzards have been sitting in ice and ice water. There you go. You can clean it out. I like deep fried gizzard. Okay. There you go. That's what you want. Now, see? 2 different gizzard sizes. One's turkey, one's chicken. Pretty big, so I guess I'm going with the turkey gizzard right here. Look at that. Almost exactly, the inside is almost identical. It's lining membrane. And you have all that other crap. Now, let's put these back over here. Keep them right there. Let's take a look and see what this turkey has been eating. This one's a little bit more like hard. So you can feel like all rocky and gritty. So, wow, these turkeys have eaten some massive rocks right here. Look at that. So this, now I'm gonna have to wash this whole place once I'm done here. But look at the size of these rocks. These look like the rocks from my duck cage. So I put some rocks, filter rocks for my ducks. And look at the size of these. A whole bunch of rocks right there. Pebbles. And these are filtered out when these guys. So the turkeys have been eating some big rocks right there. Big stuff. Let's see what this chicken has been eating. Oh my gosh, all these dogs are barking. Quiet, dogs. Alright, let's see this. Stinks. But yeah. Corn and relatively smaller rocks. Whole bunch of filtered grass stems and corn stems, and looks like corn is corn. It's a lot of corn in here. It's getting stuck in this chicken gizzard, and little pebbles and rocks and yucky stuff. Okay, so there we go. So different colors too. Look at the different 2 different colors between turkey and the turkey gizzard and the chicken gizzard. It's very interesting. This one is corny filled, and this one is more like dark grass fibers, like veggie fibers, like a lot of vegetable fibers that have been broken down, and big rocks versus little rocks and corn. Interesting. All right, so we'll keep these aside. I don't need any of this crap. I'm gonna have to wash my hands and wash all the stuff off, but that's what you get inside. That's what you get inside a turkey gizzard versus a chicken gizzard. So it's kind of interesting. I think it's interesting. Well, now what's interesting is to see the taste of the turkey gizzard versus the chicken gizzard. There we go. That's my story. Sticking to it. Are you afraid of the dark? Just kidding. Alright, I'm not afraid of the dark. So I'm gonna have here. This is all the chicken gizzards and turkey gizzards that I just processed. My hands are a little bit cold since all the chicken gizzards were cold. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you, no 2 chicken gizzards and turkey gizzards cleaned out the same. The video that I made of opening them up, somehow I was lucky. But I can show you what we have here. So a lot of them broke open. Some of them were perfect. Some of them broke open. Not sure what I need to do with these, but some of them had like the stomach on them right there. You can see the stomach. Some of them I had to tear open the lining, and some of them have, you can clean up all of this a little bit. It's not going to affect your gizzard, but some of them came out perfect. And some of them were like really fatty. I showed you earlier. I had to cut pieces of the intestine off. And then all the fat on them. I showed you some of them. But yeah, some of them are like the rooster. Some of them are the meat chickens. This is like the rooster. You can tell from the fat. It's just different from the Cornish cross meat chickens. This was a turkey. So I'm gonna enjoy. I don't know if my kids like them, but this was a really big one right there. I'm gonna enjoy some really good gizzard. Now, I'm gonna tell you that sometimes I started cutting from one end and I was like, oops. I kind of broke into the sack lining, and then I was like, okay, let me start from another end. So like here, I cut this into several different ways, because I mean, you may think that the gizzard, I'm trying to give you the science of gizzard here. You may think the gizzard, like, is of the same shape or whatever it is, but some of them are like really different, and I had to start from one end, then start on the other end. Let me. Yeah, so I think that was the one that I chopped up several different ways, and I was like, oh no, I can't break it that way, and then I had to pry it open, and then some of them, like I'm saying, every gizzard was different, so you need to use a very sharp knife, have them nice and cold, and and experiment when you're doing this, because they're not going to be perfect and they're not going to be the same. And I need to do a little bit more cleaning up here. That's part of either the stomach or the something. But yeah, so yeah, experiment. That's all the different. We already looked at a gizzard, a turkey gizzard versus a chicken gizzard. Definitely the bile juice gives them that color. They are different. You can see a lot of the yellows of the smaller chicken ones, a lot of the dark greens, the turkey. Yeah, I'm just gonna discard all of this crap right here and wash this up nicely and package these and use them later. Clean them up a little bit more, and so that was I think that's the end now. This is the last of the stuff that I need to clean. I have the hearts. I'm gonna clean up the hearts. That's it. I've put all the other chicken in the freezer, and I processed and cleaned up all of that, and yeah, that's it. So this is my last chicken processing video for this season. Maybe I'll process a goat or a sheep, and then that will keep me going. We'll have enough meat for a while. And back there I have my quail. Yeah, I haven't eaten any of my quail yet. The females are still laying, and I'm enjoying the quail eggs. I am going to make pickled quail eggs, so stay tuned for that. But yep. That's it from the homestead.